Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Today we'll make this clever, gorgeous wrapped sleeve shawl. It has 4 braids or 4 cables, a cute peacock border and a ribbed sleeve, which makes the shawl just like a sweater. As you can see, it has a very ingenious crossover. And here's how you wear it. You take both sleeves to the back, then you put your left arm into the right sleeve and the right arm into the left sleeve. And voila, you have a very beautiful wrapped sleeve shawl. I was inspired to make the shawl by a very beautiful lady named Chantal, and I will put her contact information into the comment section, so check her out. Thank you, Chantal, and I will also put the yarn information in the comment section. Let's start our sleeve with a chain of 40. The chain should fit snugly around your upper arm and be about 2 to 3 inches away from your elbow. I want my chain to be 7.5 inches long, so I use a G6 hook. You can use a bigger hook if you want a longer chain. For example, if I use an H8 hook, my chain would be 9 inches long. We'll start with a chain of 40, and again make sure that that chain will fit around your upper arm. Once I made my 40 chains, I will go carefully back to the beginning of the chain and make sure it's not twisted. Then I turn the end on its head and I go through the bottom loop and make a slip stitch. We can start round 1 with a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3 to replace the first double crochet. Then double crochet into all of the bottom loops. So the chain 3 counts as 1 double. And then we have 39 more double crochet into the bottom loops. Altogether, that will be 40 double crochet at the end of this round. I'm finishing my 40th double crochet. And now we can finish this round. Go in between the chain of 3 and the post of the first double and pull a slip stitch through. We can start round 2 with 2 chains for back post double. Make a front post double around the next double crochet around the entire post. And then a back post double around the next post. Go around the entire post. So we alternate between front post and back post doubles. Next stitch is a front post double again. And a back post double. Alternate between front post and back post doubles all the way around. The last stitch of each round will always be a front post double crochet. Then we can finish by going in between the chain of 2 and the next front post, right into that space right there. Pull a slip stitch through and start again with a chain of 2 to replace the back post double. Go around the front post double of the previous round and make a front post double. And a back post double around the previous one, it's hiding a little bit. And alternate front post double around the front post double. And back post double around the previous back post double. Now we can repeat those rounds until our first sleeve is long enough. Crochet the sleeve long enough so you measure about 2 to 3 inches from your inside elbow. I made 53 rounds and my sleeve measures 14 inches. Now let's do 2 foundation rounds before we start our cable pattern. Slip stitch next to the chain of 2 again, then chain 3 for a double crochet and then chain 3 more for the chain space and double crochet into the same spot next to the chain of 2 to create a V-stitch. It's our first V-stitch. Let's do another one. Double crochet into the next back post. Here's our back post, double crochet into that, chain 3 and double crochet into the back post, double crochet again. Crochet V-stitches in all of the back post doubles. We will have 20 V-stitches. I'm making my last V-stitch into the last back post, double crochet. And I have 20 V-stitches all the way around. 20 V-stitches. Now let's make one more foundation round before we start our cable. From here on out we will start each row with this bit right here. It's a chain with a picot. In this round we have our 20 V-stitches, and we put 3 double crochet into all of the V-stitches, and the green circles are chains. Then we have our 4 cables, 1, 2, 3, 4 in blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't put chains in those because those will be the cables later on. So here, 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 and here we don't make chains. We will start each row exactly the same way. Chain 2, then chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3, then count those 3 chains back. 1, 2, 3, go into the left loop of the third chain and make a slip stitch picot in chain 2. Now we can turn our work over, and this will be on the wrong side. And don't mind the short sleeve, it's just a sample to show you the pattern. And we can make this pattern. Let's see, we make 3 doubles and 1 chain into the first V-stitch, into the second V-stitch, and into the third V-stitch. 3 doubles into the first V-stitch with 1 chain. 3 doubles into the second V-stitch with 1 chain. And 3 doubles with 1 chain into the third V-stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 chain. Now here's our cable stitch. We make 3 doubles into each of the V-stitches, but no chain. 3 doubles into the next V-stitch. Then skip directly to the next V-stitch and make 3 doubles into that. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 6 doubles for each cable, and now again there's 1 chain. Now let's take a look at this row and finish it. Make 3 doubles into V-stitch 6 and 7 with chains next to them, 1, 2, 3, and the same into V-stitch 10 and 11, 14 and 15, and then we finish the row as we started it with 3 clusters of 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, and 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and no chain after you put 3 doubles into V-stitch number 20, because that's where we start our new row. So just 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, and then into V-stitch 8 and 9, 12 and 13, 16 and 17, just make 3 double crochet and no chain, because that's where we have our cable later on, and we will use 6 double crochet for our cable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 20 spaces, the beginning of the round, 6 doubles each for the 4 cables, and clusters with 3 double crochet and a chain in between. Now let's start row 1 of 4 of our cable pattern. We start each row with a chain of 2, then a chain of 3, count back the 3 chain and make a slip stitch picot into the third chain into the left loop. Chain 2, now we can turn our work over and we're at the right side. Now we make clusters of 3 doubles into all of the previous 3 doubles with a chain in between until we get to our first cable stitch. So I'm making 3 doubles into the previous ones, chain 1, and again 3 doubles into the previous ones, and 1 chain, and one more time, 3 double crochet into the previous 3 doubles with a chain. Now here are our 6 doubles with no chain. Make a long front post double around the first post. Make a front post double, pull behind the post, pull through 2 loops, then pull only through 1 loop and pull through 2 loops and around the second post. Pull behind the post, pull through 2 loops, through 1 and through 2, so we have 2 long front post doubles. 4 posts left, yarn over twice, skip over the 3rd and the 4th post and make a front post treble crochet around the 5th and the 6th post. Front post treble around the 5th post and front post treble around the 6th post. And now we have 2 posts left, yarn over twice, the post number 3 and 4. We go in front of our stitches and make a front post treble around post number 3. Make sure you grab in the entire post and make a front post treble around the 4th post, and that one is hiding a little bit. Chain 1, and as you can see we have our last 2 trebles in front. Now we can make 3 doubles into the previous 3 doubles with 1 chain, and again 3 doubles into the previous 3 with 1 chain. And here's our next cable stitch. Long front post double around the first post, 2, 1, 2. Long front post double around the second post, 2, 1, 2. Front post treble around the fifth post and the sixth post, and then go in front of those 2 stitches and make your front post treble around the third and fourth post. And remember, we always chain 1 in between the clusters of 3 and next to our cable stitches. Now let's repeat really quickly just to show you the stitches. 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, then the cable, 2 long front post doubles around post 1 and 2, front post treble around post 5 and 6, and around post 3 and 4, and 1 chain. Let's finish this row. We make 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, then the cable with 2 long front post doubles, front post treble around post 5 and 6, and then around post 3 and 4, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, and 3 doubles. Now we can start row 2 of 4, and as always we start with a chain of 2, then a chain of 3, make a slip stitch picot into the third chain and chain 2. We turn our work over, and now we're on the wrong side. Now when we don't make cables, we always crochet 3 doubles into the previous 3 doubles with a chain in between, so that's always the same no matter what row we work in. So 3 doubles into the previous 3 doubles with 1 chain, and I can speed this up a little bit. I make another cluster of 3 doubles with a chain, and then 1 more, 3 doubles and 1 chain. We do the 3 doubles with 1 chain until we get to our cable stitch. We will do 6 long back post double crochet around each of the 6 posts. Yarn over and make a long back post double crochet around the first post. Pull in front, pull through 2 loops, then through 1 and through 2, and the next post. And make sure you grab in the right one, it's the second post. Pull through 2, 1, 2. In the third post, that's the one in the front, but we also make a back post, a long back post double around that. Pull through 2, 1, 2. And the third one, that's the easier one, 2, 1, 2. And then there's 2 more left, and those are very easy to see. We make a long back post double around those 2 as well. Chain 1. Let's take a look, wrong side, right side, and now we can make our 3 doubles with 1 chain until we get to the next cable stitch. So here I am, I'm making my 3 doubles into the previous 3 doubles with 1 chain, and again 3 doubles and 1 chain. Here's our cable. Let's make the 6 long back post doubles around each of the posts. I think the third one is the most difficult one. You have to try to get in between those posts. And the last 2 are the more easier ones. We have our 6 posts. Chain 1. Let's take a look, and now we can continue that pattern until we get to the end of the row. I made 3 doubles into the previous 3 doubles with a chain 1 in between. When I got to the cables, I made 6 long back post double crochet around each of the 6 previous posts. And I finished the row with 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, and 3 doubles, and I started a new row again with a chain of 2, the 3 chain slip stitch picot, and a chain of 2. I turned my work over. Now we're at the right side again, where I made the 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, and 1 chain. We're on the right side and this is the third row of the repeat. Remember, in the first row we did our long front post first and then the X. Now we do our X first. Yarn over twice, skip over the first 2 doubles, 1, 2, and make a treble crochet, a front post treble crochet around the third post and around the fourth post. And now we have to go back and finish our X, but this time we cross over behind. Yarn over twice, and to see that post right here, flip it over to the front, those 2 front posts, flip them so you can see the post behind and go around the first post and make a front post treble crochet. We made the front post treble crochet around the first post and it's behind. And we have to go into the second post and do that again behind, so flip it over to the front, go behind there, around the second post and make the front post treble crochet around the second post. See how the X is now? We crocheted 2 trebles behind. Now we can finish off easy, make 2 long front post doubles around the 5th and the 6th post. 1 and 2, so those are the easy ones. And chain 1. If we take a closer look in the first row, the 2 trebles coming from the left are on top. And in the third row, the 2 trebles from the right are on top. That's how we create our braided look. And let's also take a look at the wrong side. We got 1 chain after our braid, and now we can repeat our 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles, 1 chain, and I want to show you the braid one more time. Yarn over twice, skip over the first 2 doubles and make a front post treble around the third post and around the fourth post. Yarn over twice and flip everything to the front so you can see the posts. Go around the entire post and make the front post treble around the first post. It's the first post and around the second post. That one is the most difficult, I think. Make sure you're just grabbing that post. And then the long front post doubles around the 5th and the 6th double crochet. That's the easy part. 1 and 2. And of course always 1 more chain. I made my 4 cable stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I finished the row with 3 doubles and a chain in between, and started a new row with a chain of 2, the 3 chain slip stitch picot and a chain of 2. Now we can turn our work over to the wrong side, and we can make our 3 doubles with a chain in between until we get to the first cable, and we can make row 4, which is the same as row 2. Here's our cable stitch, and we make 6 long back post doubles around each of the posts again. The first 2 are the easy ones. Long back post double around the first post and around the second post. And then you just have to be careful with the last 4 that you're grabbing them in the right order and just 1 post at a time. Make the long back post doubles around the third post and the fourth post. And around the 5th post. And the last one. And chain 1. Here's the wrong side. And this is the right side. I made my 4 cable stitches and the 3 doubles with a chain in between. And we can start the new row again with a chain of 2, the 3 chain picot, and a chain of 2. Then you can turn your work over to the right side again, and we will start row 1. And I want to show you row 1, 2, 3, and 4, just how we make the cable stitches, so you can rewind the video and look at those cable stitches if you need to. So here we are again at row 1. I crochet to the cable, and we start with 2 long front post doubles around post 1 and 2. Then a front post treble crochet around post 5 and 6. And then we cross over in the front and make a treble crochet, a front post treble crochet around post 3 and 4. And remember the chain to the right and left of the cable stitch and in between the 3 double crochet. This was row 1. Now let's jump to row 2. We're on the wrong side. And we do 6 long back post double crochet around each of the posts. And remember to make a chain of 1 to the left and to the right of the cable stitch and in between the clusters of 3 double crochet. This was row 2. Now let's start row 3. We're on the right side. Skip over the first 2 posts and let's make 2 front post trebles around the 3rd post and around the 4th post. And now we have to go back to the 1st and 2nd post, so flip those 2 posts you just made to the front. Then grab the 1st post and make your front post treble around that and around the 2nd post. Make sure you grab the entire post. And now we can make 2 long front post doubles around the 5th and the 6th post and 1 chain. This was the 3rd row. Now let's do the 4th row. We're on the wrong side. And row 4 is the same as row 2. We make 6 long back post doubles around the previous posts. The only thing that's a little bit different is that our crossovers are switched over, so the first 2 stitches are easier and the last 4 a little harder. Just remember to grab each of the posts in the right spot. And make 1 chain at the end. Now we can repeat those 4 rows. Let's calculate how long we have to make our shawl. Measure yourself. I measured 39 inches, then multiply the number by 1.8, and that means I have to crochet my shawl 70 inches long. I crocheted my 70 inches and I finished the 4th row of the repeat, which is on the wrong side, and now we can start our 2nd sleeve. At the end of row 4, chain 2 and turn your work over to the right side and double crochet into the first chain space. And chain 1. Now we will double crochet 2 together above each of the clusters of 3 doubles. So we start in the same space where we just made our last double crochet. Right here. Make a double but don't finish it, leave 2 loops on the hook. Go to the next space, pull the yarn through, then pull through 2 loops and through 3 and chain 1. Now we will double crochet 2 together where we just made the last double and into the next space, double crochet into the same space, leave 2 loops, go to the next space, pull through 2 and through 3 loops and chain 1. Now we can divide our cable stitch into 2 clusters of 3. Go into the same space where you just made your double and leave 2 loops on the hook. Then go in between the 3rd and the 4th post and finish the 2 doubles together, pull through 2 and through 3 and chain 1. Then go again in between the 3rd and the 4th stitch, leave 2 loops, go into the next space, the chain space, and finish the 2 doubles together, pull through 2, through 3 and chain 1. And we continue this pattern. We start in the same space where we just made the double and go to the next space and double crochet 2 together with a chain in between. And at the cable stitch, we double crochet to the right of the cable and in between the 3rd and the 4th post. Double crochet those 2 together, chain 1, and then again in between the 3rd and the 4th post and the space to the left of the cable and chain 1. Now we can repeat this pattern all the way across, and here's how we finish the row. Double crochet into the last space, leave 2 loops, double crochet into the last double, pull through 2 and pull through 3 loops. We have 2 doubles crocheted together 20 times. Now we can start our new row, chain 3 for a double crochet and turn your work over to the wrong side. Now we will make 2 doubles into all of the chain spaces of 1. If you take a look, we have our 2 doubles together. They look like an arrow up, but we crochet in between those into the chain space of 1. Make 2 doubles into the first chain space of 1. Then skip to the next chain space of 1 and double crochet 2 into that. So we're skipping over all of our doubles together and just make 2 doubles into each of the chain spaces. We have 2 doubles into all of the chain spaces, but we need 1 more to make the count correct. Double crochet around the last double around the entire post. I have 40 doubles and that's the same that I had on the other sleeve. Now we can close our sleeve to around again. Here's the wrong side. Fold it like this, so you make a round sleeve. And this is the right side. Go into that last post of the double crochet and pull a slip stitch through it, and we can close this to a round. Then you can turn it so you can see the beginning of the round, and we will work in rounds again where we have back posts and front posts. Right here, that's the first post, that will be a back post. Remember, we chain 2 to start the round. Chain 2 for the back post, then go to the other side. That will be a front post. So we go front post, back post, front post, back post, alternating just like we did on the other sleeve. Front post double, back post double, front post double, and back post double, and so on. The last stitch of this round will be a front post right here, the second to last double crochet. The last stitch of the round is always a front post double crochet, and here's the last post of the previous round, and we finish just like on the other sleeve. Go in between the chain of 2 in the front post and make a slip stitch, and chain 2 for the back post double crochet. Alternate between front post doubles and back post doubles, and you can finish the round with a slip stitch in between the chain and the front post and start a new round with a chain of 2 again. We can crochet as many rounds as we did on our first sleeve and complete our beautiful shawl. I hope you like it as much as I do, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.